Oddly enough, we get a trailer for this, but we still haven't gotten another trailer for Superman, and I don't even know if it's coming, but I'm just putting that out there just in case. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Dear Kitty over. You back again with another video. So we got our first actual trailer for Peacemaker season 2. Not only is this a continuation of the first season, but also this season is actually factoring to our new James Gunn DCU, where I feel like, okay, it's confusing in the fact where it's like, okay, we're rebooting another universe, but also the fact that all the characters and the events from the first season did happen, but the only thing that canonically didn't happen was the Justice League and all the Justice League mentions that showed up in it. Which, oddly enough, if you factor in the Suicide Squad and everything predates from the Suicide Squad onto these new universe characters, I'm like, it's a little bit confusing in that, but we'll figure out the details when Superman comes out. I, for one, can just say season one was a little bit of a surprise to me because first I remember back when this announcement came out where I was like, okay, we're getting the Suicide Squad and this character Peacemaker is getting a spinoff. Oh, he killed Red Flag. Yeah, I hate him now. I went into the show thinking, oh yeah, he's a straight up villain. Why would I care that much? But seeing as though no, the series showed that he's not really a bad person. He's just like that because of the trauma he had through his dad. And funny enough, I was like, okay, this is a weird odd-sided relationship, which it shouldn't work in this weird collision of universes where it's like, okay, we have the gods out there, we have criminals out there, but then we're having a small lower stakes thing in the DCU because I feel like back in the DCEU we had something like, oh, Batman's out there doing small scale stuff, but looking at Peacemaker, I'm like, this is the most small scale the DCEU has been, and I like it. I don't know how that's gonna factor this season since I feel like, okay, so everything that just happened, are we just gonna pretend that everything with the worms didn't happen? Everything with the butterflies, everything with the Suicide Squad? I don't know how that's going to factor into this, but I do know that this season is in the new universe. And oddly enough, they did kind of say that Rick Flag Sr. from Creature Commandos is passing on to here, which that's another thing I got to remember. I'm like, okay, so the animated versions of these characters are actually going to traditionally pass over to the live action, which we're going to see in Superman. So, enough talk. Let's get to the trailer.
They're gonna be doing backflips to get you to join.
Welcome, Peacemaker, or do you prefer Chris?
Oh,
Can you tell
okay.
us a little about your skills?
Oh, and they're here too. Nice. Hot girl.
Mic is
And
off.
Guy Gardner.
I am also proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
How many more of these do we have today?
Is that popcorn still here?
You love popcorn.
My buzz is getting really big lately, so.
I have a variety of helmets.
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot to
guys
mention
suck.
his brother's playing
I'm
Maxwell
supposed to be
Lord.
between you guys.
Excuse me?
You were talking about your butt and stuff, and also you said that I suck.
It is not funny.
I don't get it. We saved the world.
I thought the
Director of Superman
Like heroes.
first.
I don't need anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
I've come to the conclusion you suffer from a particularly severe form of toxic masculinity.
What?
Random.
This has been monitoring Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag Sr. was named director. Does he know that I am?
Kill this sign. Media.
Bring me Peacemaker.
So Amanda Waller's not in charge now.
You scan for any anomalies throughout that house. Pony boy, don't let him out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino man, you take the back door. Got it?
Yeah, but not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
Yeah,
Who do you think we are?
it's
Fucking
funny like how I
burglars?
can't even take him seriously, even if like Adam Sandler comedies.
We haven't always been great people. But
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Oh,
You ready for the next adventure, pal?
who the fuck are you?
multiverse. All right. Or is that the way he actually transfers into that universe? I don't know. even though we don't have a lot of context within the universe itself, it is still kind of funny seeing as though, yeah, these characters still exist. They're still going on their own little mini adventures. But funny enough, we don't have to deal with the fact that it's like, okay, we don't have to deal with heroes everywhere. We just know they exist, and yeah, this is the kind of world we're dealing with, and people just might as well get used to it. Also, I gotta mention this because it's funny that I don't even see him in this trailer. But funny how Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner are the only members of this new team that Maxwell Lord is funding, because in the new Superman movie, he's actually in charge of this new little protector team, which, okay, it's him, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and Hawkgirl leading the team. But funny enough, I don't see Mr. Terrific, and then something tells me he's doing his own thing after Superman. But for the trailer itself, it still has a little bit of the humor from the first season. Also, the fact that everybody is still unhinged, even if the tone is different. Because I feel like going into this whole new universe, like we had a Creature Commandos early on, which I thought, okay, this is going to be setting a certain tone, but I'm not sure if it's going to be like the main thing that's going to be driving this whole universe forward. Yes, every project is going to have their own certain type of style and vibe. This is still in correlation to the first season, and funny enough, if I looked at Creature Commandos and I looked at Peacemaker, I say both of them are around the same camp. Not only are these first three projects written and also kind of involving James Gunn in a way, but I can say I could feel it from here and here. Hopefully, if we get another trailer for Superman, which it's kind of odd that they put this out first, and I think just because they kind of did add the director of Superman in this trailer, something tells me something around the next week or so we might get an actual second trailer for that, and I can't wait to see it. And I gotta acknowledge the little end tag where I feel like, okay, that little room where he has the helmets inside, the little pocket dimension. I don't know if that room or there are other rooms in that layer that lead into other universes or multiverses or Earths, if they want to acknowledge it like that. I know we saw leaks of Peacemaker, his dad, and another hero, which it's assumed to be his brother, leading this team, but I don't know if it's going to be a thing where, oh, they're fighting evil versions of themselves, or the fact that they're going into the DCU and they're leaving their own little DCEU universe. I don't know if it's going to be like a universe swap where they're replacing those versions of those characters and going to be fighting him off. We've had a lot of multiverse stories so far, and I guess this is DC's second try at it since The Flash did it first. You could argue that the CW did it first, but then again, this is from the movie side of things, and even though all universes are connected in a way, I like to say it's their second attempt. All I can say is I can't wait for season 2, and oddly enough, I kind of like the way that DC, with the old and the new universe, I like the fact that they could do mature rated stuff while still keeping their little PG-13 universe in line with those characters, since I feel like, yeah, Marvel has been trying to mix it in. I know the Netflix shows did their thing, and Deadpool and Wolverine is like their first actual R-rated movie within that universe itself. But I like the fact that DC once in a while they're like, yeah, this is for adults, this is for children, this is for the in between. But I'm like, yeah, they all exist. So whatever story we're telling, that's the story we're gonna be choosing. So we're gonna have fun with whatever genre we pick. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.